How's it going, everybody? It is another episode of the Diecast of the Week. Whew, boy, today's a tiring day. Let's get this over with, shall we? Today we're about the power of 16. I don't know why, I like 16, it's a cool number. Alright, let's get into this. So this is Greg Biffle's 2003 rookie car. Grainger was the sponsor for only 1 year, because in 2004 they switched over to National Guard. So yeah, very interesting choice there. So I'll give you a 360 tour of the car here. Grainger 16. And don't be fooled, this is indeed the rookie car. My brother decided to Sharpie the back here to, I don't know why. I really don't know why. But anyway, it definitely is the rookie car. So let's talk about the color first, as usual. First of all, I love the variety of the red, white, and black on this car. I do appreciate it because it's like you got the black here on the front and the rear, and then you got this red here all over the side with a little hint of yellow up here on top. We'll talk more about that later. But for colors, I definitely do appreciate that. Now for decals, that's probably the only issue with this car. Because if you look on the front here, it pulled a Martin Truex Jr. And so when I say that, you see the front here, it's like slouching off and this R is about to slide off and hit the ground. So if you look on top here, you can see that. Because like the G is pretty solidly on, but then the R, as you see here, it's starting to fold over and almost hit the Goodyear logo that's usually on top of the front wheels. The other issue I do have slightly is that the Grainger logos here on the side could be a little bigger. I definitely think if you up the size, maybe 2 sizes bigger or something like that, I think that would be grand. Same on this side too, just make it a little bigger and then we'll have a very good looking car. Now in terms of the design, the greeniness and flames are absolutely beautiful. Like, I want to say it's a flame. I'm pretty sure it's a flame because it's like you got the yellow here and then you got orange and then it like gradients to red here on the side and top. And then you got this like, boy, it's rough. It definitely has this rough look to it that makes the car really nice. Also too, so this number 16 font, this new unique font here that's been with Roush Racing ever since. This was the debut of it, and honestly, I think the reason for this unique 16 design was to go with the ruggedness design. I don't know why they kept the 16 font from 2004 on forward, just because, again, this font I believe should go with like the way how this car goes. But, yeah, you never know, man. People are crazy these days. But anyway, it is definitely a cool number design. It's cool. It is cool that they stayed, but like seeing it on the National Guard car, it just, I don't know, it makes the car look a little odd. It definitely signifies with Greg Biffle, like it's definitely Greg Biffle's identity, and at the same time, I have no idea why Ryan Reed has the same exact number font too. But, you know, who knows? I would say change it, but you know, I'm just a dumb fan. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm totally joking. I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, the other thing I love design-wise on this car, as I mentioned before, is the gradient in the flames. Because it's not just all red. Because again, you got the yellow here, and then it goes back to red. Forgot to mention that I did get this car in 2003, and I would like to mention I've had it out of the box the whole time. So I'm very proud of myself, condition-wise, that this car is in. So overall, this is a pretty car, but because of the decals, it does make the car a little off, but that's okay. I'm going to give Greg Biffle's 2003 rookie car 4 stars. Don't know if I mentioned it already, but I believe this car was made by Hot Wheels, and so again, very pretty car. So going with 16 because I love 16. Here's the second 16 car we're going to talk about, and it is Ryan Reed's throwback paint scheme from 2016. It is a throwback to Bobby Allison here, and yep, 1975. Here is the card that comes with, and the information is on the back here, as I destroy Ryan Reed's car with a card. But yeah, 1975, he drove the Mercury car. And so yeah, the red, white, and blue paint scheme, definitely a unique paint scheme back in the day, and so Ryan Reed decided to throw it back. So, this is actually my second Xfinity car I got from 2016. The first one you already saw being Bubba Wallace in the 6 Folgers car, right over there. And so you get to see a little look here at Ryan Reed's car. I do recommend you guys do get this car because it is, again, very unique looking. So first of all, let's talk about the colors. First of all, this is a good use of the red, white, and blue. I know they're attributing it to Bobby Allison, but seeing it here on the Xfinity car definitely makes the car stand out on its own as well. I do like especially how the blue, it's not like a normal blue, it's kind of like a sky blue. Like when you look up in the sky on a not cloudy day, and it's like, yo, that's the same color. But I mean, if you look up on like a cloudy day, then it's like, ah, snap, that's not the same blue that Griff's talking about. And then you eventually push the dislike button, and I started losing all of my credibility, which it would suck. Anyway, happy times. So anyway, Ryan Reed's car, it is a very interesting looking car. Let's talk about the decals. So, I don't know if this was the case on Bobby Allison's car, but you notice how big the square is? But then look how little the logo is on the front, because it is Lily's Diabetes. But the question is, why is it so tiny on there while this box is so big? Either make the box smaller, which actually would not be a good move, or the move I prefer, make the Lily Diabetes logo bigger, and it actually it fills more of the space that's already established there on the red. Now, I don't know if Bobby Allison, whatever sponsor he had, if he had like the sponsor smaller or something like that. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm not a fan of it. And then the other problem decal wise, you see Lily Diabetes here on the side. I really wish they did expand it out to the green back here. They fill it out because you do get a bit of that awkward space back here. And then same thing here. It's moved more into the middle, but again, you still get that awkward space there. And so I think if you make it just a little bigger, then I think you would be just peachy. And then the third problem decal wise, you see the top here, you see there's a bunch of white scribbles right there. It says lilydiabetes.com/drive. Now, I feel like that's a problem because you have so much text up here. And so I get you're trying to like promote stuff, but if you have an entire website up in that small area, I don't think you're getting the job done doing that. I definitely suggest maybe finding a bigger space to put that website on. I get it, it's a great cause, don't get me wrong, but again, like if you want to really sell it, you got to make that part more noticeable, if you know what I mean. And then finally, in terms of the actual design, it is a nice throwback to Bobby Allison's car. It definitely is spot on, despite it being an Xfinity car, and then Bobby Allison's car being a Mercury way back in the day. And so, but I get it though, like it's still a very pretty car. I also do like the old-fashioned 16. I would like to believe that the 16 is not a decal, but was actually like manually painted on. I could definitely see that, and that would make the car, boy, that would actually make the car look a heck of a lot cooler. I do appreciate that. And then finally, the stripes work. I do like how symmetrical the lines are here and here. And it's kind of funny, I think it's this way or this way that you can see the French flag. So I wonder if France had anything to do with this car. Probably not, but you know, it's fun to wonder because you know, I love doing what ifs. So overall, Ryan Reed's car, drove it last year at Darlington. I'm kind of thinking this is going to be the final 2016 car I do in 2017. Hopefully I can get some more 2017 cars sooner. But anyway, this car, Ryan Reed's car, I'm going to give Ryan Reed's 2016 Lily Diabetes rollback Ford Mustang 3 stars. I'll put the two cars together just like normal. There you go. So here's the power of 16. So it's very interesting seeing a big Xfinity car and then the smaller Granger car. I know I haven't like ranted yet on like we should make the cars smaller again, because again, when they're smaller, they would make the cars more raceable. Because right now, especially the Xfinity cars, they're just big bricks. And yeah, I know the trucks are too, but like trucks are supposed to be bricks, you know? Cars, they're not supposed to be. So like, I don't know if you want to like supposed to cut off like the splitter or what, but just like the cars themselves are just big blocks. And aerodynamically, no matter what you do to them, like, I just don't think it'll work. I don't know how you would fix it, but you know, it is what it is. I've said that a lot this episode, but it's like, you know, I'm just one fan, I'm just one voice. If people can agree with me, that's awesome. If people don't, that's awesome. We're all human. We all have our own opinions. I'm just throwing my silly opinion out there as well. And you guys can go ahead and either agree or disagree with whatever the heck I say. So, after that really random ramble, I am going to end the video right here. And you guys will see this silly little stop motion animation right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to look out for other episodes of the Diecast of the week. And we're going to get into June here soon. We're going to do a special series dedicated to June. Be sure to look out for that. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you all next time.